right there. You guys ready? Here we go. Let's take it. Here we go. Boom. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? That new backdrop was no backdrop. We're gonna be coming at you live with different things. But anyway, man, I just want to talk to you about the 10 areas in your life that you have to constantly add value to. You can't do it with 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 areas. You gotta have a whole wheel working for you. And so here I am, man. I'm gonna make sure that it's alright for you, man. I'm gonna teach you, talk to you about these areas. Woo! It's hot out there, man. It's hot out there. How's everybody doing out there, man? We got some people out there. I'm waiting for a little bit more. Here we go, everybody. Just stand. What's up? What's up? All right, let's get started. Let's get started. I haven't been around in a while because I've been changing my room, changing it, making it bigger, making it brighter, have some more stuff to add to what I'm doing with my videos. And I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about 10 areas of your life that we have to always feed. You can't just do it with one area. So I'm going to talk to you about it. And if you have the previous invite to join me, that picture, you might want to download it and later on do the work that I'm going to talk to you about right now doing, right? So I'm going to mention the 10 areas of our lives that we have to work on. Number 1 is our relationships with our friends and family. Our family and friends. We'll put it that way first, right? How are we with our relationships with the people that we grew up with our family, with our moms and dads and all that? Do we take time to work on that part of our lives, right? Number 2 is going to be your career and working, right? How good of a relationship. And there's 2 of them. There's 2 that we really focus on all the time. Does anybody have a guest in here? Let me see if I can get you guys to talking. There we go. What's up, Carlos? How you doing, Mary? Right? So which of the 2 you think? Number 1 is working. We're constantly working on working, making money and our finances, right? We got to pay our bills. We got to make sure that we have enough. We spend more than we make. All of these things, right? The next one is going to be health and wellness. How often do we take care of ourselves? And I'm going to tell you that how your life can be complete. Because if you're just taking care of 1, 2, 3, or 4 of them, you're not living your life full out. And I'm going to show you how you can do that, right? After health and wellness is contribution. Ooh, that's a big one, man. Contribution really brings joy to you. It brings joy that you're able to help other people. If you're able to train somebody to do something that you're doing, right? If you're able to pass the torch, if you're able to help other people, if you're able to, serve in the community, those things right there really bring joy to you. Contribution is a huge thing that you have to work on in your life, right? Spirituality. Man, I don't know who or what you serve, but I serve the Lord Jesus. And if you have, whatever your spirituality is, then you have to be in that to really be fulfilled in your life, right? Personal development, learning things, growing constantly, right? The next one after personal development is growth. You have to be growing. If you're not growing in everything in your life, you're dying. So you have to be growing, constantly growing. And another one that people forget or put aside is recreation. And lastly, your relationship with your partners, right? That's probably one that we more than often do more than everything else. We have, because we live together, we do our things. Not always, but sometimes we don't really, we fight more than we love each other. We fight more than we listen. So these areas in your life are so important, man. So if you saw I added earlier today that I was going to be on here at 7:30, and there was a picture of a wheel. And so maybe you guys don't have it. Maybe some of you do. But I'm just going to show you my wheel. Boom. So I want you to just, if you don't have that, just draw a circle somewhere. If you're home, sitting down, just get yourself a pen and paper and draw a circle. What's up, Anissa? How you doing? What's up, Joy? And you want to have 5 different on the top and 5 on the bottom. The 10 areas of your life that you should be working on completely. All right? So let's talk about it, right? The first one is relationships with your friends and family. On a scale of 1 to 10, where are your relationships with your friends and family? Here's mine. I think this is like a 7. I think that I need to work a little harder and get like a little 7. You know, get that all the way up there to 10. Right? Where are you in your career? Are you where you want to be? Are you working for, are you loving, do you get to do what you do? Or you have to do what you do? Because if you're in a place where you have to, it's completely different where you get to. The passion and the excitement that you get from being in a position where you get to do that for a living. Tell me about it, Brad. I see you in there, Mr. Heyman. Right? You get to do the things you need to do. You get to help other people. Troy, again, you do the same thing. You get to serve others and help other people grow, right? So you get to. It's a big difference of having to, because you don't want to wake up on Mondays. You know, you can't wait till Friday. And you work all year long to get this vacation, but it ends up being a staycation because you have to do it, right? So for me in my career, I'm at an 8. I still have a way to go. I want more. I want to show up more and keep building and serving other people in my career. Finances. You know, with what was going on with my business, I guess I didn't plan well enough. And so my finances are not really doing that well. How are your finances doing? Are they doing good? Let me see if you people are putting in here how you're doing in any of these situations. Probably not. So my finances, I'm going to put them at a 3. Because I could do way better. And I will do way better. I haven't really worked or focused on my finances. And most of us don't. Right? We just spend. We just keep going. We think that nothing like COVID is ever going to happen. Right? We don't have the savings that we should have. And I did one time, but when I got sick, that took a lot of it. And it's been tough catching up since. But I'm still going for it. Okay? Health and wellness. Where are you in your health and wellness? If you're not taking care of your health and wellness, at some point, you're going to get sick. We're getting older, people. You have to take care of your health and wellness. You can't keep putting that aside. Next week, next month, next year, tomorrow. You can't keep putting that aside. You have to take care of your health and wellness. No one else will. You have to take care of yourself, right? And so, for me, I put it at a 7 because I should be spinning on my head right now. But I'm not because, I sat around and I didn't do the things that I need to do. So I'm at a 7 right here. And then what's after health? Contribution. That's one of the things that I do a lot. I help a lot of people grow. I help a lot of people, financially in many different areas. I contribute a lot. I help. I show up. I do a lot with other people. But my time probably could be more. It's not as much the money as your time, and sometimes in contribution. Okay? What's the next one? Contribution, spirituality. I'm going to say boo to me with my spirituality. I'm actually constantly, how many of you guys out there are like, you know what, I'll get to praying later. I'll catch up with you, Lord. I'll wait on that. I definitely will make time later. Yeah, I got to be doing that first thing in the morning. I got to wake up that extra half an hour and spend it with my Lord by myself. Just spend it. And that's when my spirituality is going to get to where it's at first. So right now I'm going to give it a 3. That's, I'm being honest with myself. And the only way that you're going to grow and create a life of balance is by doing a little bit for all of these things. And I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you, we're going to break your days into 3 different things to see if that will help you. All right. Because we just go. And probably most of the time we're not doing the things we need to do because we're just going. And you just miss out on things. Okay. So what goes next? Personal development. My personal development is pretty good. It should be more. I should be spending more time instead of doing it with other people to help other people. Should be focusing on myself, and I'm not doing that. If you're not, again, growing with personal development, you're dying. Keep that in mind. All right? My personal development is at another 4. Growth. Just growth. Overall growth. I would put that at like a 7. Where are you in this wheel? Do you have a wheel? Have you been putting them and writing these things down? If you don't have a wheel, I did a post earlier that has a wheel. Just copy it and print it out. It'll work great for you. And then recreation. Spending time having fun. You gotta have fun. You can't work on empty. You have to fill yourself up in order to recharge and continue to be able to help people. At some point, you just get boring and, monotonous and not really helping. You're just forcing the issue and you're not excited. You're pissed off. You're angry. You don't feel good. You're unhealthy because you're not enjoying life. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. I can tell you that right now. And I think the last one is, how are you with your relationship? My relationship could be much better. I give it a 7. This is me and my effort. I'm sometimes too busy, for my kids, for my everybody. Just busy. And, I had to change some of that. So I thought about this wheel and I wanted to share with you guys. So here is what we need to do. So you could pick a car. Pick any car in the world that you could be in, right? And that your car had this wheel all over on all 4. Right? You have the same wheel on all 4 tires. Right? But can you drive like that? Can you actually go anywhere with a wheel like this? How can you live your life without this same balance? You need all of these things to be a lot closer to each other for you to have a fulfilled, balanced life. If you are working constantly, you are sacrificing all of the other things that are just as important for you to live a balanced life. We do that daily because we believe that paying the bills and working 20 hours extra away from our family as they're growing up and going to their games and all of that, you believe that you can make it better by having this all the way up there, and you can't. Because love is spelled T-I-M-E. T-I-M-E. Your kids need you with you. Your spouse needs you with them. Your friends need to have communications, and you need to be having and enjoying life as well. Work makes Jack a dull boy, whatever that is. So here it is. Here's how I'm going to help you. You're going to take your 7 days and you're going to break it up into 3 categories. And I would recommend that 3 of them are focus days. What do I mean by that? Focus days are where you are doing money producing activities 80% of that day. Those days are 80% you're doing money-making activities. You are working your butt off on those 3 days. Right? What's up, Christine? How are you? Work your butt off. 80% of that day is work. And you just go for it. You slay. You work hard. Right? And then the other 20% is still spending time with your kids, asking them how their day was. Laughing a little bit, going to the gym. Living, praying, doing the things that you need to do. There are things that you need to do daily. I would say your health and wellness. I would say touch your relationships with your friends and family. I would definitely say start your day off with your spirituality, right? Personal development. That's huge, right? And your partner, right? That's always important. Maybe cook for them, do whatever. Even in those 3 days, that is 80%. You're focusing on money-making activities. The other 20% goes somewhere in there, right? Then you have your buffer days where you focus the other way around. The other way around, okay? You are focusing more on your family. You're focusing more on your working out, your spirituality, your personal development, your recreation. This is where maybe you go and you learn how to play the piano and the guitar, or things that you've always wanted to do, right? Or you do contribution. You spend all the time with all of that, right? And you do all of these things, right? But you still do 20% of money-making activities because you still have to keep working your business. So make sure that you are working your business during, I know, 9 to 5, You have to finagle that a little bit. But still, you can find a way to do all the other things. Maybe during your lunchtime, maybe on your way there, you can do some of these things. You know what I mean? But those 3 days, you focus on that. And then your last day is a free day. A free day. A day where you just get to just chill. You get to have for more recreation than anything else. More contribution, because that brings you joy. When you are serving other people and giving to other people, that gives you joy, right? Just relaxing and chilling. You know why? Because you need to revive. You need to refresh. You need to refuel. You need to regroup. And then that next Monday, you're ready to rock and roll and kick some butt in that. And you're ready to be a good parent and a good husband. And you're ready to laugh and to enjoy yourself and create a balanced lifestyle. No one can drive one block like this. And even though you may not feel it, you are struggling with this lifestyle that you have, where you're not getting the juice of life, where you just are working and missing out. Because at some point you believe that you're going to have everything you need, and then you can just sit back and relax. It's never going to happen. All right? Get your wheel going, man. I love you. I hope that you guys... What's up, Carlos? How you doing, man? I hope that you got some value out of this. Let me get some thumbs up if you enjoyed it. You know, give me some questions here or just whatever you want to say in here, man. I really appreciate you guys. I want you to know that no matter what's going on in your life, if you change the response of what is going on, of all the horrible things and the good things, you have a better outcome. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Big Thing Live, Alicea, coming to you live, man. What works better for you guys? 7:30 in the morning or 7:30 at night? Why don't you let me know in here, man? I want to come every day, Monday through Friday, and add some juice to you guys. God bless you for showing up. Fine.